Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Accrington. We have a game against Oxford, then we have the January transfer window to finish off, and then hopefully get through February and see where we go from there. I have found a couple of players who I potentially may bring in. One is Darren Murray. He's an interesting one. Looks to regen with his picture. He's 20 years old, but his sliding tackle, standing tackle, and ball control all look really good for his age. I have asked my scout to have a look at him. He's up for loan. His contract is up in 6 months, and we will inquire. Daniel Potts is on loan, available for loan. Sorry, from West Ham. There's him, but the guy who I'm really looking to get is this guy Matt Targett from Southampton. I have made an inquiry. He is on £4 a week, but he has growth of plus 16. So he is the guy who I am looking to bring in. He's the main target, and Darren Murray will be if we should get rid of any of our other two players who are up for transfer, which are McCartan and Fathi. I think we have enough midfielders. We should be able to cope. Hopefully Mahoney signs. But the team looks really good, so we're going to stick with the same team. They've had a week off. We're still in third in the table, so we're not doing too bad. Obviously, the board objective before the start of the season was to gain automatic promotion. So we are in the final automatic promotion spot. So staying there throughout the course of the season would be nice. To win the league would obviously be an amazing feat, but we're just going to have to see what can happen between now and then. Brivio put us 1-0 up, and the game finished 3-0, 3-1. Sorry, Kamalo, Viscarondo, and Brivio. McCartan was injured as well, and it had Smith in goal. I forgot to put buddy Ben Amos in goal. Sum is too low for Mahoney. 2.4 million for Matt Targett, so we're not bringing him in. And Darren Murray 350,000, says Harry Redknapp. Physiotherapist, McCartan out for 7 days. So I'm going to stay where I am for the time being. I'm not going to make any changes. Gertz has gone from Bayern to Man City for 38 million. Cavani's gone from PSG to Atletico for 27 million. I'm not going to do anything yet. We seem to have enough, so that I may only be forced into making. Then again, McCartan is not really one that we need to think about bringing someone else in. I could now look to go higher for Mahoney, which, if McCartan's being sold, I will submit a new offer. 400,000, and that's my cut-off point, because other than that I'm going to be, and then I may go after Darren Murray instead, just to strengthen the squad. It would be nice to get Mahoney in. Bid rejected, and Shane McCartan has gone to Yeovil, so let's look to go after Darren Murray. We'll go, no, don't want to go lower, I don't want to pay him more. 250,000. There is Potts who is available for loan. Transfers. If I make £6 available, how much does that leave me with? It leaves me with a little bit. Potts is in the 60s. Is a left back, which we're in need of cover. I don't want to do that. I wanted to go this way. Damn Potts. We could approach to buy, I suppose. 150 grand. They may say yes, they may say no. You can only ask. Uche was the other one, but I think we've got enough strikes. I didn't mean to go into search players. I keep on forgetting I need to go across. Right, we've got a squad of 28 now. 4 keepers, one's out on loan. 3 centre backs, a left back. We're okay for midfielders. Fathi's looks like he's not leaving, so we've got Payne, Viscarondo, Grant, Fathi, Lutzer and Galindo. We've got enough there. Mingioa on the left, our 3 right midfielders, although Hatfield can play left mid. And we've got Azogwe, Bauman, Bruveo and Tuli and Sieg. So we've got 5 strikers, so we don't need another striker. So getting Uche in would be a waste right now. 2 offices. Hopefully one of these is a transfer offer accepted. QPR offer unacceptable. They've just told me what I can have him for, and now they're telling me 875,000. Potts. Estimated worth is 200,000. So let's go for 200,000. I can still potentially get him in on loan. Same with Mahoney. We could look to potentially bring him in on loan as well. We still have time. I think I can go to 3 hours to go and then get them in on loan. Okay. So now I am going to look to bring in a couple of players on loan and just take it from there, just to bolster the squad. I wonder. Yeah, they'll let me have him on loan, won't they? Left back. Approach to loan. He's £4 grand, whereas Potts, it's going to be cover, isn't it, and whatnot. And it's £3 grand. I'm sure Potts is in the 60s. Full season. 5%, 10%. Yeah, 10%. And let's go Conor Mahoney. Approach to loan. Full season. Submit that. It's just to bulk the squad out and go from there. Hopefully both of those get accepted, and then it gives me enough money. I have not put transfer offers in, so interesting. Okay. Alright then, let's just stay as we are. Still got a decent sized squad. We've got rid of some players who were on international breaks. So yeah, we've not done too bad. I think we've done fairly well out of that transfer window. Squad report, update. Bejarano, thanks for playing. Update. Wow. Matty Gale, he's a left back as well. So we'll sign him up later on. Right, 78 max for you, reject. 94 max for a keeper. Sign him up. 94 max. Sign him up. 73 max, reject. 87 max, keep our eye on you. So who did we actually sign up there? We've signed Lee Seeger, who is somewhere between 80 and 94 in his potential. We have Matty Gale, who's between 88 and 94 for his potential. And we've got a keeper who's a bit of a mixed one, but we don't really know where he is. But more importantly, we still have an absolute massive chunk of money for bringing youth players in, which I'm happy about. The squad seems to be of a reasonable size. Players sold, fringe players, plus players who are on international break, whereas I think every player we've brought in shouldn't be leaving us on international breaks. That to me was the most important thing. Seeger, let's start with you. Vizcarrondo, Galindo, Smith. Azogwe, Bauman, Alutza, Bejarano. The more I look at this squad, the more I'm thinking we haven't got enough players now. We've only got 8 reserves, and I'm sure we have a fair number of players that may leave on international duty, as Ben Amos needs to go into the starting 11. Okay, we're just going to have to see what happens. I do have the 2 16-year-olds on the bench who are also in the youth thing that I can sign up. But we'll just have to see what happens. Right, Morecambe, are you my next victim? I hope so. You've lost 2 of your last 3, but you have scored and conceded in every game. And in this one, It's a score and a concede. Smith injured. Azogwe came on to rescue a point. Please don't be out for too long, Smith. You're out for 3 months. Holy crap. Right, let's move forwards. And we're playing Shrewsbury. Final report on Darren Murray. 63 overall. Interesting. Let's keep our eye on him. Press conference. Motivate my team. Right, so we are in second. Shrewsbury are in third. We could do with just not losing this game because we're 3 points ahead of Shrewsbury. Right, Smith off the bench. Payne on the bench. Yeah, a draw is the worst result we need here because that will keep us 3 points at bay of Shrewsbury. Then we've got Northampton and Oxford 2 points back. I don't think we can catch Colchester. Wow, Shrewsbury have lost their last 3. No wonder we've caught them up. Can we heap some more misery on and spread the gap, make it wider? Yes! Mingioa and Seeger with his first for the club. And a player returns from injury. Fantastic, that's what we like to see. I'm thinking we've let more than 3. Yeah, 3 of the 3 keepers that we let go were all on international duty, so that'll drop us down to 9 maximum. Who else left the club? Departed the club was Jug, Bonet, Arskiat, I think he was one, and Reha. Interesting. We may have shafted myself, but we'll have to see as and when the time comes. We've had a week's break. I'm going to stick with that team. Cheltenham have lost their last 3. They've not scored in each of their last 3 games, so I'm expecting a Cheltenham goal at least here. Oh, what a surprise! A 2-1 win, sorry, for Cheltenham. And Bejarano out for 2 months. So that's two of my right-sided players who are out long term. Right, at home to Southend in this game, we're going to have to make wholesale changes. Barman on. Oof. We're Antuli. Yeah, sod it. Priveo, you need a rest. Bejarano for Hatfield, Galindo for Fathi, Viscarondo for Alutza. Winter, I haven't been playing you yet. Let's have you on for Milanov, he needs a rest. Struner for Buxton, Kumalo, Velasco, let's move you across there. That'll do. And we need to keep an eye on these bookings and suspensions as well. Right, at home to Southend. We're still in second in the table, but we're 12 points off Colchester. So I think winning the league is out of the question, but staying in the top 2 is now our main aim. Velasco booked early doors, but we get a 4-1 win. Bauman, Ntuli and Mingioa with the goals. And an office press conference. Praise my team ahead of this local derby against Rochdale. Clash can help Accrington judge progress. A win against bitter rivals Rochdale will provide Accrington with the greatest opportunity to judge whatever, to judge how good we are. Ooh, 2 games in 3 days, or 4 days coming up. First one against Rochdale. We are 3 points above Shrewsbury and Oxford, who are in 3rd and 4th. So we need to keep winning to extend our run. Let's swap you with Galindo. Fathi with Viscarondo. Barman with Revio and Thule with a Zogway. Mingyoa, no one really to swap you with because Hatfield's the other guy that I need to keep there. Struna back, Velasco for Milanov, and let's do it with that. Ben Amos is proving to be quite a good signing so far. Right, away at Rochdale, who won one, drawn one, lost one of their last three. Haven't scored many, but also haven't conceded many. And it's a 1-1 draw. I suppose that was inevitable with Rochdale not scoring many, but also not conceding many. Zogway, what are you saying, fella? Thanks for being selected so often. It's alright, mate, you're doing quite well. I want to give you as much game time as I can. Right, we have this game against Northampton. We have 3 officers. Play a conversation. Bejarano, thanks for listening. Scout report available. 85 max, 93 max, 88 max, 79 max, 86 max. Cancel. Right, so I'm going to need to sign either some of these. 93 max, Elliot Armstrong. Let's sign you up. 88 max, we don't know where you're going to be, but I'll sign you up for now just to see what you're going to be like. 86, 79, 85, Conrad Rigg. Yeah, I've got the cash, I'll sign you up. Right, so Antuli is back. Bejarano is saying out for 2 months, but we already sort of knew that. Right, I tell you what. That's what I need to do. Send Ollie out again. Send him to do I send him to Norway or do I not? Interesting one. We have all these guys. We have all these English guys. We have we have 5 that we can sign up now. I mean, this Matty Gale looks like it could be an absolute worldie of a left back. Lee Seeger looks like a CDM. Josh Lowe is a goalkeeper who looks fantastic. Gunn we know nothing about, and Armstrong we know nothing about right now. Right, where to send you? I can afford to send you somewhere half decent. So whilst I've got the cash, I'm going to send you to Belgium for 9 months or just 6 months. We're in March, so April, May, June, July, August, back at the beginning of September. I could just send you for 3 months and see who you bring back, but let's do 6 months. Leaves me 193,000. I was more thinking about money to sign players, depending on who he finds, and I would like to have at least 10 players in my youth academy, just to see how we can go from there. We'll give Grant a game, we'll give a Lutzer a game. At the back, Velasco, Kamalo, Buxton. Noble, let's have you on the bench. Give one of these guys a rest. Squad is starting to get stretched, but I can bring 1, maybe 2 of the youth guys up should I need to. We know that Matty Gale is going to be a heck of a player, but I'd like to potentially give him the May boost. But yeah, we'll have to see. Right, Northampton, Accrington, and Thule misses a penalty. Oh, Mingyoa saves our blushes and gets an equaliser. Shrewsbury drew as well, I saw. So, but Oxford have caught up Galindo. He hopes his role will change. Okay. I'll tell you what I will do, guys. We'll do a squad report while we've got time. I'm not going to go through everyone's stats. I'll just run through how much they've improved, and I'll leave their attributes on the right hand side. So Ben Amos hasn't moved. Buxton is up 2. Velasco up 1, Dejouet up 3, Kumalo up 2, Hatfield up 1, Grant up 1, Alutza up 3, Mingyoa up 2, Baumann up 3, and Tully up 2, Brivio up 3, Noble up 4, Seeger up 1, Payne up 2. Whoa. Seeger, we bought him for 80,000. His value is 425,000. What's Grant's value? 160. We bought him for 35,000. Payne up 2. Smith hasn't moved. Struner up 2. Winter is up 1, and we bought him for, was it 220,000 or something? Smith is up 2. Azogwe up 3. Vizcarrondo up 4. Fathi up 3. Maguire up 3. Bejarano up 1. Milanov up 2. Galindo up 3, worth 875,000. Afobe is up 2, but he's out on loan. Balatoni is up 4, and he's out on loan. So let's move forward, give everyone a little bit of a break. Noble wants to discuss his wage. I work hard in training and for the team. I feel I should be paid a little bit more as a result. You want a little bit more. Let's see how much you actually want. Noble, you want 750 for 3 years. You know what? Why not? You weren't that arsey. Future first team player. Balatoni. Let's give you the same. I tie these guys into a contract. If they're no good at the end of the day, I can sell them for a little bit of cash. It's costing me not much to upgrade them, and it's keeping the squad at a healthy size. Right. Lutzer for Galindo. Vizcarrondo. Milanov is back in there. I'll get Struner back in. Let's get Winter back in. Right mids, anyone free? No. But we can go with Briveo and Seeger. Let's just get our best players in there. Zogwe for Baumann. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit of a rest. Hopefully there is just a week's break coming up. But we shall just have to see. Right, away at Cambridge, who are not in the top 7. They have lost 2 of their last 3, but they have scored in every game. But obviously they've also conceded in every game. So it's a 2-1 win. And Tully and Seeger with the goals. Winter sent off after 15 minutes when it was 0-0. Player suspended. Winter, too many yellow cards. Galindo is also suspended. So he's moaning about not being played, and then we can't play him. Balatoni and Laurie Noble both accepted their contracts, which I'm okay with. Contract offer accepted. Contract offer accepted. Azogwe wants to play this next game. Right, well, Payne in, Winter out, Dejouet in, Galindo off the bench for Fathi, and Alutza, there we go. Zogwe. I can't put you in, these 2 guys are in form, they're playing well. So I need to keep it as it is. Right. Luton Town. 1-1 draw 1, lost 1. Not scored many, but not conceded many. Playing a 5-2-1-2 formation. And the final result is a 2-0 win. Payne and Seeger with the goals. Azogwe did come on. So we got a bit of game time, which is always good. And we have 4. Suspension over Winter. Player suspended Vizcarrondo. Suspension over Galindo. Azogwe's happy he got a bit of game time there. And oh shit, here we go. Players leaving on international duty. Galindo 1, Azogwe 2, Bejarano 3, Vizcarrondo 4, Fathi 5, and Tully 6, Dejouet 7, Payne 8. 8 players leaving on international duty. 1 player unavailable. Was Vizcarrondo one of those that was leaving? He was, so that's okay that he's suspended. for this game. So that's 8 players. And Smith and Bejarano. But I thought Bejarano was leaving on international duty. So, as it stands, 1, 2, 3. As it stands, I'm going to sort that out in the next episode. I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to make a list of all the players that leave an international duty, and I'm going to create a second team sheet. I will get that done. But guys, yeah, I'll call it a day there, and that gives me time to get that sorted. And this episode is hitting you Thursday. The next one will be with you Saturday. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.